Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Lorusso speaking for a new edition of the top 10 PPC news of the last 2 weeks. Let's start with an extra content as usual. The first one I want to share with you is ppcsurvey.com. It's a state of PPC survey, but not only. You can choose the top influential PPC experts you know, and you can join a lottery. A tree will be planned for each survey completed, and you could win a lot of benefits, up to €5,000 total, $1,000 total. It's a nice initiative with the sponsor, and I subscribe it. Afterwards, we will have, of course, a more precise photograph of our sector. TikTok was obliged to report the active users by region in Europe by Digital Service Act, so we can now have trusted official numbers of the platform in Europe. The third content is by Paid Search Association, which I'm of the board of founding board members. They are organizing a webinar, a free webinar with Menachem Eni about how to use Performance Max at the maximum in 2024. Not only Performance Max, but also imagine all the newest type of campaigns. And Menachem is a very professional, is a very expert professional, so I suggest you to follow it. The last extra content is by Jill Saskin-Gale, and she's explaining how to check if you are spending too much for your brand protection campaigns. Let's pass to the number 10 of these 2 weeks. First by Eric Jones, B2 Linked. Here, Eric is posing the excerpt of their experience about what is working and what not in ad types in LinkedIn ads. So interesting post. News number 9. Bravegedes Analysis is explaining here, analysis.com, who is explaining here how audience bidding adjustments work when combined with target CPA or target ROAS. And it's a nice post. I suggest you to have a look. News number 8. Here is on ppcmastery.com by Miles McNair and Bob Miller. This, in my opinion, is the best practice collection for the new search teams in Performance Max. So I suggest to have a deep read of this post. And if you find something even better, let me know. News number 7. Adrian Decker, who has been so kind to summarize 2 interesting reports. One is the ad benchmark reports for the third quarter of 2023 by Tenuity, and with Google Ads, mainly Google Ads data. And the other one is revenue, is summarizing all the revenues coming from published data by Amazon, Google, Meta, Snapchat, and Microsoft, all the big of the sectors, of the sector, PPC sector, excluding TikTok, who is not has not published this data. And this is nice, this post, because it has both the absolute value and the year-over-year variation just in one place. So a nice recap. News number 6. Thomas Buba here, who on LinkedIn, who is explaining a nice tip. Maximum, there is a portfolio bidding. I ignore it. I admit I'm not a fan of portfolio bid strategies, but this one is interesting, and I think I will go into to check it if I have problem with the target CPI or ROAS campaigns which are stuck or spend too much for each for each click. News number 5. Made by AdSense, by Google AdSense, the founding root of Google Display Network. They are going to pay in 2024. They are going to pay publishers by impressions and not by clicks. You can say, "Oh, what is affecting me in my Google Ads campaign?" This could mean that Display Network would have will see probably a decrease in click fraud, in fake clicks, because a publisher won't need any longer to have someone clicking on the ads to be paid. So this could be a very interesting news and good news for publishers, for advertisers, sorry, and both for publishers. News number 4. Microsoft Audience Network is not the most effective channel in Microsoft advertising. We all know that. But here, Sophie Logan is sharing some data or a customer of a real case, and suggesting some workaround of this problem. News number 3, the top 3. Mike Ryan on LinkedIn.com is explaining how conversion windows are enlarging before Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and suddenly shrink afterwards. That's a nice read. I suggest you to have a look. News number 2. Brian Van der Allen here on LinkedIn.com, who is explaining which are the updates on budgeting functions in Meta Ads. One's very, very helpful, which alert you on which change you can do to the daily budget without entering the learning phase. And the second update is that Meta can now overspend by 65% of your fixed budget or of your budget cap, if you, of course, have spent less in the days before. So that's not a very good news, because you are losing a little bit of control on your daily expenditure. News number 1 of these 2 weeks. Performance Max will be completely automated in 2024 all over the world, probably now only in US, but they will also generate group asset, and both text ads and images and videos. So they will do everything by themselves. We'll see if this is a good news or not. But we now finished for this 2 weeks. See you at next edition. And if I forgot something important, just let me know. Ciao.